How's it going, everybody? Ice Reaper 31 back. Finally restarting my F1 2010 career mode. As you can see, we are in Bahrain and we're driving in the Lotus. This is voted on by all the subscribers. Thank you guys so much, and thanks for being patient with me. I've had a ton of computer problems. If you want to look at the setup I'm using, just go ahead and go back and look at the video. You see I loaded the wrong setup in. Just have the wrong gears in. So yeah, and don't let that deceive you. That is rain. It is raining in Bahrain for my very first Grand Prix of my career. As you can see, the team wants me going enters. I should have known when I looked at that strategy. It would have been my engineer didn't see. I had to take a double take because I didn't know what to think. I was like 2 intermediate stops, but only last 14 laps. So the AI does not know what to do. My engineer has no idea what to fucking do. Now here we'll get ready to start.
Let's fire up the engine.
Rob, you're a fucking idiot. That's all I gotta say for this race, man. But it was fun. But I don't know how many times I've driven this race and it's never rained. And now this race I have rain. Go figure. As you see, Finger Boy Sebastian Vettle's on pole, and you noticed the tires may look a little funky. It's because I'm using the
Don't expect to finish
Ultimate Realism patch. I realize that's what's causing the texture problems, so, and I don't know how to fix them just yet. So here we go, we're underway. Start the first lap here. It is very wet and wild. Not a great start by me as we get passed by 2 cars. Heading into turn 1, and our teammate got ahead of us. Oh, it's tight. Oh man, Senna got us there coming out of the corner. Oh man, look at the spray. Just undrivable. Here we go down to turn 3. We make a few passes on the outside. There's Shanda, or Senna. There we go, we got him. Now we got Degrassi, a little nudge. Nothing bad there. We're still good.
See when you overtake. If you take someone off, we'll be penalized.
Blemmy's kind of getting in my way here. Rob's reminding me not to hit somebody. I'm like, well, tell them to get going. Like I said, guys, it's so glad to be back. I've had so many computer problems the last 3 months. It's finally glad to get some action down. Now, I'm not going to show you every highlight of this race. I'm just going to show you just bits and pieces of it because I am doing a full distance race now. So it's like an hour and 45 minutes plus of driving. And most of it in this race is pretty boring. Not going to lie. Although, like I said, we're here in Bahrain, first race of the season with the Lotus. Didn't have the best qualifying. Didn't meet our objective there, getting 20th. I think we started 21st. As you can see, that texture on that wheel is just so it's messed up. So it's a new mod I'm using for this career. Like I said, it's called the Ultimate Realism patch. You can Google it. I think I found it as a No Grip Racing forum, and it makes the tech. So far, I can't complain. It's done a lot of AI tweaks. It's basically everything I did previously on mods, lighting, but this one has textures.
20th. That's 20th.
As there you see, we made a pass on Degrassi, and now we're working on Blemmy here, the first lap. So, yeah, the textures look great. I'm on medium settings, and the textures look amazing. I think they look really well. Besides the intermediate tires, I mean that's definitely one flaw I found already. Oh man, the spray. The spray is heavy.
Come on, we can outbrake this guy.
Here we go. We're going to try to set up Blemmy here in turn 1. There's just our teammate right ahead of him. Oh, we're going to go on the outside. We're going to try to get Truly, and there's Agaswari. We tried. No, we just can't quite get Agaswari. Didn't want to risk it there on the first lap with heavy fuel. So there's the second lap. We should be jumping up to the next thing. Here we go. We're up to lap 4 now. And there, oh, we spin going down here, and look at that drift. It is slippery out there, folks. The man's hanging on. Got around Algasori. No. And there you see Algasori spun. And we've taken both to our roses. We're in 17th. We're above our predicted 18th position. So now we got to keep it going. There we jump to lap 8.
Just pitted. Yarno in the pits.
And now I hear Rob tells me Yarno's in the pits, and I'm like, it's too soon for that. And you can see there's a few more guys in the pits right here. We pass Rosberg, I believe. I think that was Rosberg in the pits. I believe he spun earlier.
Next is one of the Renaults.
See a bunch of cars pitted. Now I'm a little concerned because, well, the track's still wet. Everybody's pitting on lap 8 like they're going to dry tires. So I really didn't know what was going on. We jumped to lap 9 here. Not much action.
Kobayashi has just come in. Kobayashi in the pits.
A lot of guys in the pits, but you can see it's still somewhat wet. It's drying up quickly, but it's still pretty slick out here. I mean, I'm still kicking up water. The intros are definitely starting to go off at this point. I'm sliding around a little bit. There you can see that's Kubica. Look at me passing to me on the outside. He has got way too much grip. And I should have noticed because of the tire texture difference that, oh wow, yeah, he brakes really hard for some reason. And I nudged him.
Hamilton's giving it some. He's just posted the fastest lap of the race.
At this point, I wasn't quite sure if he was on dries. I thought he might be still on inters, but they're on dries. They are on dries because they're flying by me now. There goes Hulkenberg and Rosberg. I cut off a little bit. But I'm up in 14th now, and I was up to 12th, so I'm like, well, I'm going to try to make it another 4 laps, maybe. Then pit, just try to leapfrog everybody. But as you're going to see here, Rosberg is going to fly by me here, I believe, on the inside. There he goes. They are way faster than me right now. I'm losing too much time. This is where I was pissed at Rob, because he should have told me, hey, everybody's on primes, or on dry tires, getting in the pits, but he didn't say a freaking word. So now we're trying to hold off Sutil here. Going down here, lap 11. And we managed to hold him off there. Oh, he's looking on the outside. We're side by side here, getting into turn 3. Before, I can't remember the name of this one. And nice and clean, he backs off. So we're still looking good. I mean, we're still
stopping in 3 laps time.
And there we go, we spin, and then Steele nudges me off the road. And here we lose a lot of time. And now we're down to 20th, and everybody ahead of us has got dry tires, so trying to hold off Block, I believe that is. And another Toro, so they both try to get inside of me. Oh look, Akasawari bumps me out of the way. And at this point I say,
pit crew will be ready for you this lap.
I gotta pit because I'm losing too many spots. And realistically I should have pitted a lap sooner. So we go to option tires. So that was kind of my bad. I should have came in a little sooner when everybody else was pitting, but I thought I might be able to stretch this out.
Go now.
It still looks like it's not raining, but it's still pretty damp out. So I was a little apprehensive.
Track is clear. Track is clear.
You can see a few showers, but as you can see, I'm not.
Speed. Remember, the tires won't be at optimal grip until they're warm.
Thanks, Rob. I know that. There we go. Pit lap 15. We're pushing hard now. Now I'm just pushing like crazy. And somebody's coming out of the pit. Yep, some cars are coming out of the pits. So those guys that came in on lap 8 are getting their fresh options. So I am pushing like crazy since now we are dead last. Trying to catch up, back up to the pack here. There we go. Here, heading into the last corner here. They're a little bit slow on these pressure tires for some reason, but I'm pushing like crazy. I'm really trying to get my position back here. Now we're going to set up block for turn 1 here.
One of their drivers is coming in.
Getting a little toe off them down the outside. Oh, beautiful move by me, and almost getting right up next to Chandok. Not quite, but my tires are wearing out pretty fast at this point. I knew I had to push because I had to get a gap somehow. And there's chin out, going slower on the corner. And we're going to try her on the outside. He lets off. We easily take that position. Now we're just going to. Now I was pushing Truly. He was staying ahead of me pretty far. Here we go. Look, Truly runs wide, and he runs wide, and we take it on the inside. We get past Truly to 20th. As you can see, my rear tires are gone. I ran this set. I was going to come in that lap anyway, but I was trying to catch up to Truly as best I can, but we made this set last quite a long time, more than I needed to. But we managed to hang on, coming in the pits. And you notice Truly has come in right behind me. So we managed to leapfrog her. We're going to stack our teammate a little bit, but I needed the tires more than he did. So we're back on the option tire. There we go. We're going to hold Truly up a little bit, but you know what? He's my teammate. No
Watch out
love
for
lost.
traffic as you rejoin the track.
We still come out in 20th, so we managed. Oh, there's Degrassi. Now we managed to make up a few positions there on that first kind of drive. As you can see, it's cleared up quite a bit. But yeah, I've never experienced rain here before, and it was definitely interesting. I was sliding around quite a bit, but here we go. We're gonna try on this outside. We get him. Nice job. And the AI is on legendary, not legendary AI, full damage, you name it. Jumping to lap 29 here, and we're now. That's Button that passed us. That's the first lap car that passed us. We got passed when we pitted, so now we're just kind of at the mercy of the lap cars.
We think that Senna is due to stop within the next 5 laps.
He does that, and here we go. Oh, I run on the rumbles, and I run a little bit, get a little squirrely.
You need to let the car behind you past. He's not racing you for position.
And there goes Massa by us, and then we got another lap car behind us, lap 30. Just kind of moving out of the way. There goes Vettel. Now Senna at this point is quite a ways up the road. 48 seconds at this point. We're just losing time, letting these lap cars get by us. It's going to be a struggle, and my options are not going to last much longer at this point. They're about worn here. Lap 32. Oh, there it is. I spun. Spun again. That corner was giving me. That corner was giving me problems all weekend, to be honest. Especially on worn tires. When the Button passed us again, he just pitted, so. Oh man, it's been a struggle this race, but we managed to get 20th. There I finally saw lap 32. We're going to come in for prime tires, my last stop. I just wanted to make this my last stop, just kind of hold my position, because we weren't going to catch Senna at this point, not unless he had a problem. Oh, excuse me.
Exit
But we've
now.
got a good gap to the cars behind us, so we're pretty secure at this point.
There's some traffic at the pit exit.
Here we come
Watch
out.
out as you rejoin
And you
the
notice,
track.
look, there's a Luizzi pulls off the side of the track.
You need to let the car behind you past. He's not racing you for position.
And there we go. We're going to gain another position because that car is out of the. Luizzi is out of the race now with the DNF. Something like going this car. And here we go, a lap later, and there we go. We've moved up to 19th. Oh, so close to getting 18th. So we're just too far behind Senna at this
That's
point.
19th place. 19th place.
I think at this point we were already a minute behind. But Senna had another spot. Up to lap 37. I believe I have another spin right here. Yep. My setup was very loose.
Blue flag conditions. Let the car immediately behind
Because we
through.
were running
You're
very
not
loose on the
racing
setup.
him.
But we were pretty quick. As Petrov gets by us. See Senna 57 seconds up the road. Lap 42 now.
You need to let the car behind you past. He's
Got
not
another
racing
lap
you for
car, I
position.
slow down, but he doesn't get up there as quick as I think, and he slows right down. Oh, and I kind of block him a little bit, and I run wide. don't have the grip on the primes as I do on the options. Here we go, and there's the finish, boys. We couldn't close the gap to Senna, but we managed to stay ahead of Truly. Got 19th. I tell you what, these long distance races are tough.
Result, but at least we got to the end.
we
well
finished
done.
a lap down there. But it was not a bad start to my career. Like I said, I was using the Ultimate Realism patch for this. It does change a lot of settings. I was having trouble with the force feedback settings they put on there. It was giving my wheel all kinds of fits. So I usually have a little camera that turns the apex effect, but I had to turn that off because the sensitivity was just crazy. Like every time I turned it, like looked sharply to the left, I couldn't see where I was going. So there you go. HRT beat us there on that first race. Oh man, it was rough. Yeah, we did do well for our objectives the first race, but we didn't do too bad either. I was pretty pleased the way the setup was, even though we were a bit loose and we made a few mistakes. We at least beat Truly. Yeah, in qualifying, he made it to Q2, which I don't know how that happened. Here we have a quick interview. Just
now, are you expecting to be one of the
show you
main
this real
protagonists
quick.
this season?
I'm so glad to be back, guys. I'd like to thank you guys for being patient with me until I got my computer sorted out.
Your performance this weekend was a
And
true reflection of what you and your
I'm hoping to
car are
do these a
capable
lot more frequently and just have them cut up like this, but
With an
they're
obvious
going to take a
horsepower
little bit longer to
deficit some of
do
those
because I have
front
to
runners,
edit it and
does a
then
wet race
record
help
over it.
level the
So
playing field for you?
I'll try to get these out as much as I can, but you know they do take quite a bit of time. Here we're gonna end it here, but there we go. I'll just show you. Our team was pretty satisfied with our result and the way we talked to the press, but that'll be it for this episode, guys. I'd like to thank you, and let me know what you think. Leave comments down below, and I will